Ladies and gentlemen, could the candidates and election agents come to the front, please? Ladies and gentlemen, we will make the declaration for Godalming and Ash in the studio. If you can make your way there, please. In the meantime, in the counting room, we'll continue to count final and important. Okay. I, Pedro Vrubel, being the acting returning officer, do hereby give notice that the number of votes recorded for each candidate for the Godalming and Ash constituency is as follows. Drage, Graham Richard, Reform UK, 4,815. Follows, Paul David, Liberal Democrats, 22,402. Hunt, Jeremy 293. Tucker, Ruby Alice Gabrielle, commonly known as Ruby Tucker, Green Party, 1,243. Wash, James Lawrence, Labour Party, 2,748. Williams, Harriet, Women's Equality Party, 195. The number of ballot papers rejected was as follows. 25 voting for more than one candidate, 3 writing or mark by which voter could be identified. 110 were unmarked or wholly void for uncertainty, which gives a total of 138 ballot papers rejected. And I do hereby declare that Jeremy Hunt is duly elected.
I'm deeply honoured to have been chosen once again to represent the area I grew up in and love. And after a grueling campaign, I want to thank the people of Godalming and Ash for putting their trust in me. I won't let you down. I also want to thank my extraordinary supporters. I have been truly humbled by the amazing work we have done together under Adam's leadership. Thank you for keeping the faith when nearly every national opinion poll said we'd lost. But across the country tonight is a bitter pill to swallow for the Conservative Party. We have achieved much in government and the economy is transformed from where it was post-pandemic. Some Conservatives will wonder whether the scale of our crushing defeat is really justified. But when you lose the trust of the electorate, all that matters is having the courage and humility to ask yourself why, so that you can earn it back again. I was incredibly proud to serve under Rishi Sunak, but I wish the incoming Labour government well. Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves are decent people and committed public servants who have changed the Labour Party for the better. Whatever our policy differences, we all now need them to succeed. I hope in particular they use their majority to make much-needed reforms to the NHS in a way that is sometimes difficult for Conservative governments to do. To Paul Follows, I offer my congratulations on being a tenacious and determined adversary, and I wish him well, as I do all the other candidates. Finally, a message to my family. I'm so proud of my wife. Despite not being born in this country, she's turned out to be the most formidable canvasser I know, alongside Sue and Andrew and John, of course. And a message to my children, who I sincerely hope are asleep now. This may seem like a tough day for our family as we move out of Downing Street, but it isn't. We are incredibly lucky to live in a country where decisions like this are made not by bombs or bullets, but by thousands of ordinary citizens peacefully placing crosses in boxes on bits of paper. Brave Ukrainians are dying every day to defend their right to do what we did yesterday, and we must never take that for granted. Don't be sad. This is the magic of democracy. Thank you.
first is that 14 years of maladministration of this Conservative government is finally at an end, and that although I cannot join them in the House of Commons, I have colleagues in the Liberal Democrats now, not just across Surrey, but across the Blue Wall, and I'm exceptionally proud of the campaign that we ran here in Godalming and Ash. And honestly, I think if this country's electoral system changes, we will end up having a much better country for it. And honestly, I urge the incoming Labour government to make that change of electoral system the priority for the next few years, because that is what really is necessary to transform this country. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Prophetic fallacy, I think. I think it's time to go home. Everyone?
Can I have the candidates for Fermanagh and South Tyrone on the stage, please? Candidates for Fermanagh and South Tyrone.
Since they're that big anyway. Two Cullens together. Present them with you tonight.
Didiers.
Remind me to get a chat with them before we leave, will you? Carl's not here. Carl's not here. He's not here. That's what you're No, he's not. No, he's actually serious. He's here all night.
Oh, very good. That's good to see. We're giving them photo moments here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the declaration of results. UK parliamentary election, 4th of July 2024, for the constituency of Fermanagh and South Tyrone. The eligible electorate was 77,828, 77828. The votes polled were 51,340, 51340. The valid votes cast were 51,076, 51076. The rejected votes was 260, 260. The percentage turnout was 65.97%. I, Sarah Ling, as the Deputy Returning Officer for the Fermanagh and South Tyrone constituency, hereby declare that at the election, the number of votes for each candidate was as follows. Diana Maureen Armstrong, Ulster Unionist Party, 20,273 to 20273. Paul Patrick Blake, SDLP, Social Democratic and Labour Party, 2,386. 2386. Jerry Cullen, Cross Community Labour Alternative, 624. 624. Pat Cullen, Sinn Féin, 24,844. Two, 4, 8, 4, 4. Carl Duffy, Aim to for Life, Unity and Economic Justice, 529, 529. Eddie Roof, Alliance, 2,420, 2420. I declare that Pat Cullen is returned to serve in the Parliament for the Fermanagh and South Tyrone constituency. Thank you.
Now, you are going to have to indulge me for a little minute because I am really absolutely humbled and privileged to be elected as the MP for Fermanagh and South Tyrone. What a privilege, what a privilege. Honestly, I just cannot thank everyone enough who put their trust in me to actually vote for me. And also for those people that didn't vote for me this time. Equally, I will work night and day for every single person in Fermanagh and South Tyrone. Now, please indulge me because there are a few people that I do want to sincerely thank. First of all, the election staff, the people here in this hall. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and everything you do. Having run industrial action for nurses, I know how hard it is to make these things happen, and I want to thank you for that. And that also extends to the people in the polling stations, and I visited many of them today, and they work extremely hard. But there's a couple of people that I want to thank personally. The first people I want to thank is the Fermanagh and South Tyrone Sinn Féin team that have been around me for this past 30 days plus. They have just been exceptional, and many of them are in this hall tonight. Starting with the three MLAs, Anya, Gemma and Cullen. You have been incredible to me. You've taken me under your wing, and you have, whilst you have worked me hard, it has been an absolute delight working with you and continuing to work with you. To our councillors, oh my goodness, I knew you worked hard, but oh my God, do you work hard, and I am in total awe of each and every one of you. All our activists who put up my posters even though I didn't want to see my face. They put up my posters, they did everything, they printed leaflets, they walked those streets with me, and what a privilege it was to walk all of those streets. So thank you so much, and I will continue my journey now with you. There's a few women in my life over this last while, and I want to mention them personally. I want to mention Michelle O'Neill. And Michelle, that phone call that you made to me when I was sitting in an airport and putting your trust in me and telling me that I could do this, and me to say to you, what a privilege that would be, but I'm not too sure if I could. And you said to me I could, and look what we have done. I have done it, and I've done it with your support and Mary Lou MacDonald's support. You have been incredible to me. But there's one other lady just tucked in behind them, Michelle Gildernew. And if I had half her energy, I think Fermanagh and South Tyrone will be completely different by the time we finish, because Michelle has walked every step with me and walked on those journeys. And when I was having those little low moments, there is no one will pick you up more than Michelle Gildernew. So thank you, Michelle. And then there's the incredible Nuala McAleer, who tucks away in a corner and just goes quietly and goes off and works. And she's my election agent. And Nuala, you have been incredible to me as well. And thank you for all your hard work. And without going into being like the Oscars and doing all of this, it's my own family. And I have been blessed with the most wonderful family. My husband Enda, that no matter what I've gone to do in life over this past 36 years, he has told me that's okay. And whilst he may have had doubts, he always stuck by me and walked every step with me. I have two wonderful, wonderful children, Shane and Teresa, and equally, I know they're as proud of me as I am of them. And I love you dearly. And before I go any further, I have two sisters. I come from a big family, but I have two very special sisters, and they're here tonight, Monica and Petra. And they played a big part in rearing me, and they've made me into the person I am, so thank you. Now, I want to say thank you to the other candidates. I know now that I've got a wee taste of this. It is not easy to run for positions like this. But everybody does it because they want to do the best for the people that we serve. And in our case, it's the people of Fermanagh South Tyrone. So